What's up? Garage is an absolute mess, so we don't have a whole lot of space. What's up? My name's Jacob, and today, I've been waiting for this day for a while. I have a bunch of metal on here. I've been waiting way too long for this. By way too long, like not that long. Before I start this, I want to give a huge thank you to Anchor Bay Bicycle and Fitness. Got me a killer deal on it, so I'm super thankful for that, super stoked. Trek is not a company that we can get through Alpine. We're a Giant dealer, so they hooked it up. Thank you, Anchor Bay Bike Shop, for making this happen. It took about a month. It came in actually earlier than I had expected. As you guys may know, I kind of jumped into the mountain bike scene. This is my dirt jumper. This is the NS frame. And to be honest, I really like this bike a lot, but I had fallen in love with the full suspension. I heard really good things about the Trek Ticket frame. This Trek Ticket S specifically. They have a Trek Ticket, which is just a regular dirt jumper frame like this one. And then they have the S, which is their slopestyle version. It's a super like short, twitchy frame. So it should feel very similar to this dirt jumper. I know, we're getting to it. Also, I was gonna build this onto this bike, but a lot of these parts are just kind of basic. They're not like super high end. So it's not as light as it could be, and I figured going with a slightly heavier frame, I was gonna need slightly lighter components. Also going with this, I had to get through axle hubs. So be on the lookout for the video of me building this bike, and then I'll do a bike check later on. But anyway, getting right into it. And by getting right into it, I mean, I'm sorry that I talked your ear off. But here we go. The Trek Ticket S. And this is the new 2022 version. The color is so sick, like unreal. Actually, so I already opened this. There was this holding the frame, but I just pretend like that was there. So there she is. Substantially heavier than the NS bike frame. Like if I was using the NS frame on the new setup with all the new parts, this bike would be dumb light. But this is still gonna be really light the way that it's set up regardless, even though it has that suspension. But also I'm not looking for the lightest bike in the world. It is a mountain bike after all. The only thing I'm using from this bike is the Spank rims. Besides the frame, we'll go along and show what else comes in the box. Just like when you're buying a bike, you get a parts box. So the bike does come with the headset caps. Inside of this we have, okay, so it comes with the headset bearing, comes with the whole FSA headset, so that's cool. Also comes with the rear through axle. The color is so sick. It's like got a little pearl in it as well, almost like a metallic, but it's flat, and it's like that color shift, or that chameleon color. So from one angle it's green, one angle it's purple. It looks nothing like it does on the site. On the site it looks more gray. In person it looks more green. So we have the Fox float suspension in the middle here. We've got some adjustments on that as well. I'm probably just gonna top this thing out at like 300 PSI and call it a day. This frame comes in one size, comes in a large. It does have a derailleur hanger. You can run a derailleur in this frame. I'm gonna be running a chain tensioner and a single speed on it. So I'm gonna hold this up to my other frame and just kind of get an idea on geometry here. Yeah, the back end's just a tiny bit longer, and the head tube is a little bigger. So this is actually longer both on the front and the back, and that's that slope style type of frame. There's definitely going to be a little bit more stability with this thing compared to the NS, but honestly I really like the NS. As little as I got to ride it, I actually really liked it. So if you can get yourself an NS Decade frame and you don't want to go full suspension, I mean the difference in price from this to that, this is $1,900 US. That one's like, I want to say it's like $350, but then you have to pay, if you're in the States, you have to pay like $150 to get it shipped. So it's kind of ridiculous. But if you can get yourself one of those and don't want to spend the $1,900 and $500 is, you know, more your thing, this is actually a super dope frame. It's all aluminum, super light, pretty strong. I never really tested those limits, but it is super sick. You're gonna run like a regular bolt-on setup in the back of it, whereas this has a through axle. Really the reason I got this was for the backyard park. This is for what we're doing on the property. This is for the Hagerland project that I don't know, you may have seen or not on social media. Follow me on Instagram. It's gonna be on the screen, and you'll get more updates on that. You get to see kind of the process. That's the only place I really post it. I just post it to my story there. So if you wanna keep up on what we're doing there, check that out. Other than that, it's gonna be probably a week before you see the build video on this. I'm gonna try to get it done as soon as possible because I really wanna ride it while the weather's still in the 60s. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support. If you haven't checked out my website, check out some of the clothing that we offer. That link will be in the description. Like the video if you are excited to see content on this frame. Comment any suggestions that you have for future videos. And subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Sick. Also, I'm gonna really miss this NS bike, but I hope the dude that bought it is gonna be stoked on it like I was.